Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Spanj, and I've decided that it's really difficult to build stuff in Space Engineers compared to Nvidia, at least anyway. I've been building this hangar bay, and it's just a box. It's just a box. It's taking ages, and partly because the resources. I don't have really the resources or the construction and stuff. I suppose if I'd ordered all of this a little bit better to start with and maybe build a few assemblers and a few refineries, then it might be quicker, but then I would also just run out of power so quickly. These solar panels, unfortunately, are not brilliant. They're not especially good. I've got this many on the bottom here, and they're all receiving sunlight, and everything seems to be running okay with that many panels. So maybe if I just increase the number of panels, but that requires... Anyway, it's catch-22. You all know this anyway. So the big ship that got beaten to crap in the last episode, I've repaired her. I say big ship, little blue here. She's back to normal. She's fine now, apart from a missing panel there, which I haven't put up, and I had to salvage the doors to get enough computers to repair the fly seat. Yeah, that was funny. Anyway, she's fine now. She's on a recharge at the moment. Just been out to get a crap ton of ice again because my survival kit here on the base just was not giving me any oxygen, and I was like, oh god, this isn't going to end well. So went and got some oxygen, and that's fine. Now it's giving me oxygen. It's still not giving me hydrogen, I think. Well, I could be wrong actually. Yeah, it's giving me hydrogen. And it turns out the solar panels are only just receiving enough charge, providing I don't use the survival kit, it would seem. So anyway, I've got enough ice that it's now giving me oxygen and hydrogen. The other good news as well is that my base batteries here, well, that one is nearly full, this one is not, so that's fine. What are these saying at the moment? Fully charged in 4 hours, and fully charged in 5 hours. Fine, we're just going to leave them on recharge for now, and I've sort of built a bit of the conveyor system from the hangar bay that I wanted, with the two connectors in it on some junctions, and these two ships are also set to recharge at the moment, so everything is on the recharge, apart from this hydrogen ship here, which doesn't have anything. I might just dismantle that for the parts, because the amount of ice I think you need in order to run it is just not worth it unless you are living on a ball of ice, which I'm not, so okay. Anyway, the thing that I really need is uranium. What I really need is to fuel this little reactor. There's only a small reactor here, but this thing will give me enough energy to charge the ships and run the base at the same time. Potentially even expand my production, add some modules and stuff to my assembler here. I could probably get away with a energy efficiency and speed module on that thing as it is. We can see if we can add them now. Let's see, speed module and power efficiency module. I think that might help us here. Power efficiency and speed module on the other side. I assume, do you need to connect to both, or can one do? I'm going to assume you need to connect both in there, so we'll do both. I've also upgraded my tools, so I have an elite welder. See, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yep. Yeah, that goes pretty quickly. So that's handy. So elite welder, elite grinder. Thanks, because I managed to find some platinum, and now that's that. The only thing that like I said, I need now is uranium. I need probably a bit more silver and gold in order to balance things out. Let's see where the ship is in regards to charge. Probably look at it without having to get into the seat, but batteries. So battery B, 20 hours. We're not looking great. It's currently Yeah, I just need more juice, but I need juice in order to get more juice. Catch 22 in juiceness. Juice. I just don't have enough juice, Captain. Yeah, really kind of didn't have the power. Possibly discharge the batteries of the welder ship, because I'm not going to be using that for a little while longer until they get enough materials to finish this thing off. The important things are done, like the 2 connectors in there, and there's a bit of floating rocket there. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to get solar panels all the way around it. At the moment, the ones on the bottom are doing an excellent job, although they are in a bit of shadow thanks to this little knobbly bit here. Never mind. Anywho, so I think we're going to have to go back out into the wilderness to get, or try and find some uranium, if we can find any at all, of course. That's the other question is, well, we found some plat pretty easily last time, but I think I've probably spent what little luck or favour with the gods that I had. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to wait for the batteries to charge a little bit more. In fact, what I'm going to do now is, if I set these to discharge, they will force their power into the ships that are recharging. Fully depleted in 11 minutes. God damn. It took so long to charge these. It's going to take no time at all to discharge them. Okay, so hopefully that means that you guys and you, my friend, will be charging your batteries a hell of a lot quicker now, right? Let's have a look. Battery fully charged in 24 minutes, 21 minutes, and 28 minutes. So there we go. Current input 5.7 megawatts. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need. I mean, the base isn't running on those batteries as it is at the moment anyway. It's purely running on solar. So as soon as I've depleted them again, I think I'll head out and then just set them back to recharge. And then while I'm out, they'll recharge. Well, there we go. We can have one look at one of these unknown signal things. I'm gonna look at one of these things, but you guys tell me they're not supposed to explode. Private sale over there. We've got a spat facility over there. I'll turn the dampers on. Oops. Why am I not getting closer? I've been out. I'm trying to look for some uranium. I found some silver and a lot of ice, like serious, an entire asteroid, huge asteroid of ice. It's crazy how big that thing is. Right, let's actually get some. I guess actually get close to this thing. All right, 70 or so meters. Here we go. I don't know where these things just be. It's like a mine. Huh? Well, on you, cute. There's a button. There's a cargo container. Oh, I've just knocked it. Now it's going to move. Can't actually access that. Special content. Try your luck. Get a special item. You got terracotta boots. Okay. Get off. Let me access this. What have we got? Ah, I was hoping for some uranium, but never mind. Have that. Just cheers. Thank you. Cool. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Anyway, while I was out gathering the silver, something weird happened. The cargo box on my little drill ship seems to have taken damage. I managed to get a functional hack going. Short of a motor, 3 motors and displays, but I managed to get a functional hack back, so I might be able to offload the rest of the silver that's on that. But yeah, I don't know how it took damage. Nothing else seems to tell a lie. The battery's taken quite a lot of stuff has taken a hit up here, isn't it? I'm not sure how that happened, but there we go. We nearly lost the backside of the ship somehow. Good. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of ice because, like I said, we ran across an entire asteroid that was ice, so I picked up a bunch while I was there. That's moving. That is moving quite quickly, and it is in the direction I want to go as well, back towards all my signals. I am still in the hunt for uranium, I guess, but I think because of the damage my ship's taken, I kind of want to head back, while avoiding any Imperial entanglements. Let's see if we can head back, rather than heading straight back to base, which is that marker there. Yeah, he's right between us, basically. Let's head down to this little line of asteroids here, see if we can find anything. I'm not particularly hopeful of finding uranium, if I'm completely honest, but you never know what happened to, you know, platinum was quite by surprise and sudden, so who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Ha ha ha! Success again. That's quite lucky. That is pretty lucky. And it's also lucky that I managed to get a workable hack on the little mining ship. So that actually means I can mine some as well. Did I turn my dampeners on? Dampeners are on. Yeah, and we're in the sun as well. Perfect. Okay, let's jump onto this. Unload the silver that we've got on board. I need to unlock. There we go. Hopefully I won't damage it all again somehow. However I did it, I don't know how. There we go. Offload that. All that stone and silver. Thank you very much. Okay, now we are going to get some uranium. Oh yeah. Where'd it go? I think it's this brown patch here. Yep, uranium. Excellent. Before anything else, I'm going to save a GPS location. New from current position. Some of you guys mentioned in the comments as well that I could make a solar array using a couple of rotors and a program block. There's a script on the workshop or something that can enable these solar panels to just follow the sun around. So quite curious in that. I might set that up at some point. Yeah, I want to do this little hangar bay that I've got first of all, and then we can look at something like that. But yeah, appreciate it. That sounds pretty sweet. Anyway, we're gonna mine this, and then we're gonna head back to base. So back to base. I've parked, repaired. These two are now on recharge. Well, this one's still on recharge. That one is now on recharge. Oh, I do need to put get in. Dampeners. No, I'm just spamming buttons now. I've lost all control. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to set the batteries in here to recharge as well. Recharge, and recharge. 1 hour. Because now that I've connected this ship to the connector, the sorter has pulled all the uranium out of it. The uranium has gone into the refinery and is now being picked up by our small reactor. We're now producing a good amount of power. In fact, I should be able to put these guys on recharge, which they are. Everything is fully recharged in less than an hour now. With the addition of that uranium has made such a difference, to the point now where I'm like, maybe I can create another assembler, which is a good shout, I think, and I could probably pop it on top of that one and put another one on top of that one and another one on top of that one and have 4 assemblers going, and that hopefully will allow me to build stuff a lot quicker. Ultimately though, everything's sort of lined up here for the refineries to eat through. We can see the basic refinery is still working through that nickel that I got ages ago. The refinery is now working through the uranium that it's just had injected into it. God, there's loads of crap everywhere, isn't there? There's a bunch of uranium in the large cargo as well. So there's lots to do. There's lots of iron, there's lots of cobalt, there's lots of everything. There's even silver in there. The only thing I don't think I have is magnesium and gold. And the problem with not having any magnesium is, well, I need to go and kill those turrets. And I don't even know where they are now. Drone waypoint is not that one. I thought I had another waypoint somewhere. Bugger. I think it's near the more ice. It's in that direction. somewhere. I thought I had the waypoint still, but never mind. Yeah, I need to go and get some sweet vengeance on that base that took me out, right? Which means I need to build something that's gonna kill it. Now there is a task. If I head back over to uranium, where the hell is that? Oh god. Can't even keep track of my waypoints. Silver, uranium. If I head back over in that direction, just beyond here, I think maybe even that asteroid or one near it, there's a shipbuilding task that I think we should go and do. But I just want to recharge everything. Well, not everything. I'll just recharge the big ship before we head out, and then I might take my little welder with me rather than the miner. The only other thing that I've run out of, as I seem to always run out of, is ice. That's gone again. But I did add some oxygen tanks to the base. Now, I'm not sure how these get filled, but I think it might have something to do with these. But I'm not sure. I don't know if these are actually worth building or not. Whether it's just worth sticking with ice, because I assume these are going to use ice anyway, because they need to pump oxygen into them. Or well, I don't know actually. How do they're supposed to produce oxygen, but I don't know. What does it say how they work on here? Oxygen farm. Antibiotics farm produce a small amount of oxygen when in contact with sunlight. Use an oxygen tank to store the oxygen. Right? Yeah. Okay. But then, you know, this thing produces oxygen, but where does it go? I always thought that it just stayed in there. And that's refilled my oxygen. And there must be some sat in the survival kit then, I guess. Does it say how much it holds? I don't think it does. Survival kit. It just holds like rocks and stuff. I don't really know how much oxygen it holds. Anyway, we might need to go out and get some more ice. That's fine. We've got lots of ice, only 9 kilometers away. More ice somewhere else. Anyway, there's loads of stuff to do. It's just a case of running around and mining it all, really. Yeah, I might go out and get some more ice, and then go and do that shipbuilding task once this bad boy is charged, which shouldn't be long. Battery B, 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 52 minutes. Well, okay, I guess I'll just go to sleep for a while then. So, while I was sleeping, I slapped on some oxygen tanks, and I slapped on a hydrogen tank as well. I'm not sure if I need this or not, I don't know. But I did an ice run, and picked up a bunch of ice in order to get processed into... Oh, look, my batteries are full now. O2. God, I don't know where it's all gone. Oh, it just disappears so quickly. But anyway, the good news is the ice that I did have seems to have filled the oxygen tanks. There's a little bit of ice left. I think that's off in the blue ship, starter ship, just about to get eaten up as well. So that seems to have filled up these oxygen tanks, and I'm hoping that it will fill up the hydrogen tank as well, but I'm not sure. It says 0, and it's processing ice but not putting anything in there, so I'm not sure if I need to do anything. Like, I could turn stockpiling on, because it might be putting all the hydrogen into the survival kit at the moment. In fact, that does seem to fill up my hydrogen now, which is quite good. Before it wasn't, and I was relying on this bottle here. And this is the other thing, I don't know how to refill these things, if they can be refilled, because there's this thing on this hydrogen tank here that says auto refill bottles, and then auto refill, but it's not like I can put the bottle in there and it does anything, obviously, because there's nothing in there. So I don't know if when there is something in there. Anyway, I could also turn on stockpiling, so that will mean it doesn't get anything that goes into the tank then doesn't come out when you then refill, but I don't really need to do that at the moment. I need to refill my hydrogen every now and again. So anyway, that's what I've done. Oh, I've also added another assembler to speed up a bit of production, and added the modules on there. More solar panels on here. I realise obviously you guys are saying I just need that Easy Solar script or whatever it is. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking like, well, I had a look at the script on the workshop, and you need like this T-shape or U-shape solar array. I'm not quite figured out yet where to put it, because obviously the sun goes, well, it goes, I think it goes that direction all the way around. So I'd need to have an array probably somewhere out here in order to get all the way around 360. So I thought about maybe I need to build off of the platform or off of the hangar bay. I haven't quite figured out a design yet, but I should imagine that I want it to be fairly far away from the hangar bay so I don't crash into it when I'm flying around. It's probably going to be down here with a T-shape array that rotates. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just like, look, I'm reading the script on the workshop. I'm just going, what? What are you talking about? No idea. Anyway, everything looks like it's properly recharged now. Look at these batteries, are all looking well sexy. Even the base ones are looking pretty decent. I might put them all back on auto now. And instantly it loses a light. Nice. Dump. They're sort of bouncing around, aren't they? Between full and not full. But anyway, that hopefully relieves some of the strain by the reactor here. But we've got plenty of uranium, I think. Yeah, there's 400 still processing there. And in our cargo box we've got 77.2k. So we should be alright. And just put the silver and stuff up there as well. Because I think the refinery pulls it from the top. I don't know. I think it pulls it from the top. I don't know what its priority is set to in regards to processing, but obviously it's got the uranium, the plat, and the nickel in there at the moment. We've got everything but gold. Yeah, we've got silver there. We haven't got any AU. Gold, I only had that one deposit that was here near my asteroid, which I've eaten up already. I haven't found any more out there. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take little blue here and the welding ship, and we're going to go and check out that shipbuilding task. So I've also set the batteries up on the shortcut bar here. So you'll see number 7 is recharge. So I turn that back to auto, turn my thrusters on, and then hit number 5 to undock, and away I go. There we go. We're free. So we've just got to dock to the big boat here without damaging anything, preferably. I've done the same on the big boat here as well. So I've got my batteries on recharge, so we can turn them off onto auto now, turn the engines on, unlock, and pull away like magic. Right, we've got, so if we head towards uranium over there, I can't remember exactly where the task is, but it came up on the way between uranium and the home base, so I'm hoping it comes up again. Anyway, we're max speed already. Hell yeah. There we go. Right, just keep an eye out and we'll see it. Oh well, there it is. There it is. Right, it's not that far at all, is it? We need to adjust our course. Alright, here we are. The jump drives is 9 kilometers away from here as well. I'm hesitant to start a new task when I still got the task to kill those drones and stuff, but I need to build a ship in order to take on that little base that killed me. Where the hell is the entrance to this thing? Back over there. So I want to see what the shipbuilding is all about. There we go, there's the entrance. Before we build something. So we can learn how to build something first. I could throw some blocks together probably, see what happens. But ultimately, I think this is probably going to tell me some things that I don't know. Okay, well it's given me a half-built ship already. What the hell is that? Is that 2 gats? 2 gats on this bad boy? Sweet. Oh, nice little base. I think. Right, where's the task? Is it up there? Or, I assume it's up here. This place looks like it's seen better days. There used to be a thing here, but this seems to be damaged. There's a cryo chamber. Well, we should repair this entire place. hoping everything that I need to repair it is in here. If I have to manufacture all this stuff, I'm going to be pissed. Ah, here we go, it's a task. Cool. Maybe I can't do this task because I haven't finished the last one. It's still up on my screen, as you can see. I don't know how to get rid of this now. It's just I can't actually accept the task. Oh dear. I think I pretty much know what it's going to say. It's going to say something along the lines of, here's a ship, we've sort of started it for you. Finish it. And it's going to say something stupid like, put the cockpit on the front, because that's just daft. As we saw when I approached that station in that little fighter that we got from before, approaching the station with the cockpit on the front, the first thing to go is the bloody cockpit. Oh dear. So I think what I'm going to have to do, because this task is stuck or whatever, you seem to use it at all. Yeah, no idea. I think what I'm going to do is going to take the ammo from here, because I haven't found any magnesium yet, and I'm going to take the thruster components as well, because I think they've got gold in them or something. I might come and take all of this, to be honest. There's a hydrogen bottle here as well. Missile container. Yep, I'll take the missiles. I'm going to need those. Yeah, everything else I think I could build fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and build a ship back at base that can take out those two turrets, because that's my current task, is to take out disable turret 1 and disable turret 2. Most turrets are weapons have a range of 800 meters, so I need something that well, it needs to be able to take a hit first of all, and then shoot back to some extent without getting blown up in the first hit. Problem with that the little ship A was just a little demonstration ship. It was never supposed to really be thrown in at combat. But the problem was as well that the cockpit was right at the front of the ship, so that took an absolute hammering straight away. But the first thing that actually did go was the middle of the ship just got disintegrated, I think, by a missile that came in. I think that's home base there. 2 mixed signals. Damn, yeah, I hate mixed signals, right? Anyway, that's home, I think. We're gonna have to come back and do this another time, I think. And also task jump drives, which I think is probably the last task of this scenario. But first things first, to defeat the damn turrets. No idea, but we're just gonna have to figure out how to build a ship as I go, I guess, and then complete that task as an arbitrary objective later on. Well, I seem to have found some gold. That's pretty good. I'm hoping these asteroids contain some magnesium, but I don't know. I've not been to them. At least I know there's gold here, so that's good. Did see a couple of red blips very close, about 5 kilometers away from this location, so gotta be very careful. There's one just popped up down there and disappeared just quickly. Gotta get some gold though. That's one of the resources I'm missing. There's some ice here as well. May as well pick that up. As much as this little ship can carry. Check these other 3 asteroids out as well while I'm here. Fingers crossed for magnesium. Alas, no magnesium, but got a decent amount of gold. Got some ice as well, which is just being eaten by the O2H2 generator. Just going to check out this rock here, so just to skip away from that one. It's a different colour. But no, on those ones it was just gold and ice. So yeah, not so bad after all. We got the gold that we needed, and actually I can remove some of these GPSs now. Resources is very much gold and ice. And ship can go bye-bye, so I don't need to find that anymore. Right, let's see what is on this rock. If there's no magnesium on here, I'm just going to have to make do with the ammunition that we've got. I realise as well I can dismantle that little drone that we've got. It's got a few more bullets in it. and the hydrogen ship, which should help us with all the thruster components and stuff as well. Should be able to get a decent little fighter craft. I'm not going to build anything too big at this point, just a small grid that has some armor and some guns. Take these turrets out. Right, ore detector is switched on. This looks like one ugly ass rock. Not picking up anything yet. This ore detector seems a bit fiddly. I mean, the one on the little mining ship as well is just a bit odd. Only seems to pick up ore deposits when you're looking directly at them, and you can already spot them because of the colour difference in the. I'm not picking up anything on this rock. Well, yeah, at least anyway. I might be a little bit too far away now that I've swung around this side. A hell of a lot more fuel efficient to park up and take the little miner out so we can find anything, but its range is so much shorter. I'm not even seeing any different colours on this at all. I'm assuming, of course, that all the deposits that are on an asteroid are on the surface of said asteroid. You don't actually have to go digging inside them. Be wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm going about this all wrong. Entirely possible. Yeah, I am picking up diddly squat on this thing. That ore detector is our maximum range, 150 meters. Should have picked up something on there if there was anything to pick up. I just don't think there's any magnesium. Well, I don't know. I said that about platinum, didn't I? There's that 6.5 kilometer away signal over there. It keeps popping in and out. Slightly concerning. If I can't find any magnesium, I'm just going to make do with what I got. Try and defeat that thing. There is nothing here, is there? There is nada. Absolutely nada. There's an unknown signal. Mere 4 kilometers away though. So I may pop over to there as a consolation prize and see what we can get. What have we got this time? Oh, this is a much bigger little box. Can access this straight away. Med kits, power kits. Don't mind if I do. Canvas. Has it got a button on it? Yeah. Try your luck. Special item. Rainbow suit. Visit a medical room to change your appearance. I don't even have a medical room. I should probably get one of those. Parachute hatch and everything. Canvas. Can't seem to pick that up. Volume 8 litres. Let's offload all this stuff. Need a cargo box that's got actual room in it. What is canvas? I can't actually take that special content power. Oh, is that the for the little parachute? Ah, the parachute. Oh well, let's take it back. Oh my elite grinder takes that apart in seconds. Very nice indeed. You can offload all bits you can. Just put it in the same box. Got a canvas, just in case you needed a parachute. There we go. Just realised as well, that's looking rather damaged. Steel plates. Yeah. There we go. Okay then. Well, I think that's a win for today. Anyway, we managed to get some uranium and get some power running. That's pretty damn good. Unfortunately, no magnesium as well. But we're gonna have to build a ship. and try and destroy those 2 turrets, because apparently I can't do any other tasks until I've done that one. But there we go. Right, that's all we got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you next time. We'll try and build a ship. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.